쓰세지?
All right, everybody. I know we're in the middle of reacting to Happy Birthday, but we had to share this one. This is actually from our Patreon content, Patreon exclusive content, where we're reacting to every single 17 music in order, and we're also doing shows like Game Caterers, Going 70, all that. So if you're interested, check it out. We also do check out like the dance practice videos and other videos along with it.
For
but
17.
Mansae, we heard, is an iconic piece. Hansi actually knew the song beforehand. I didn't, so it was my first time reacting to the music video. But it was our both, first time checking out the dance practices and all that.
Yeah.
Today,
That's true.
like we said, we're sharing our reaction to the music video and the discussion we had afterwards. So we hope you enjoy. And again, if you want full reaction and discussion to Mansae as well as other 17 tracks, then head over to our Patreon page. The link will be in the description below. We just wanted to give you something to enjoy while you wait for our reaction to the next track in line for the newest album. So have fun. We'll see you in the next one, everybody. Bye bye.
3, 2, 1.
Click.
I'm gonna be able to fight some new stuffs.
Also, the time has come for me to take notes with 17 as well. So, got my notepad out.
All right. Say the name. 17.
Whoa, this is so good already.
I'm so stupid.
I'm so stupid. Yes. Right, and Junghan's long hair too.
I'm so funky. It's the 17 funkiness.
Vernon. Scoops. Ah, the babies. Junghan.
Hey! Chorus!
Right, the dance. This was so cute.
Yo, the chords here.
Yo, DK smiles.
Hey! Chorus B.
Yo, do you see the dance, man?
Yeah.
How they approach you like this? Warner's voice.
무궁화 꽃이 reference.
Yep, 무궁화 꽃이 reference. Ooh. Yo, S-Coops looks like one of those bully, man.
Wow.
It's hot.
Wait, the pre-chorus hits.
Yo.
Yo, the chords here. The classic Just a Feeling chord progression, basically.
Yo, where are you going, S-Coops? Oh, the bridge.
My God, he looks good.
The harmony. Woo! The high note ad-lib is...
Hey, love this.
Wow, yo, I freaking love this dance. The high note. Whoa!
Wow.
Wow, this is so good. 17 Mansae.
Too.
Wow.
Wow. Okay, this is iconic.
I missed this. I
Dang.
missed this. Wow.
You've been hiding this song from me all this time.
It's your fault.
It is.
Now that I listen, I feel like it's so much better than I thought. All those like funky rhythm and all those elements, especially the timing of guitar coming in and the timing of their top lines coming in, their shouts, and even calling out their names too, Vernon, S-Scoops. I just didn't know there was this much harmonization before. A lot of syncopated rhythms. This was so good. And that bass is just dancing on its string. I don't freaking know.
This is like the pinnacle of what 17 music is all about. At least for me at this point in our marathoning.
Yeah. Now you get why I was keep saying, oh, this is so 17, and 17 is all about like really funky stuffs, and
yeah, it's always so packed. It's always so like maximalistic, and it's got funk, it's got groove, it's got swing, right? It's got a lot of harmonization. That to me is what 17 is all about at its core. This is like the best representation of that particular style from 17. Of course, nowadays there are different styles that 17 members show in their music, but this
for me is also the top lines. It's the top lines that's making 17 so 17. Although they're doing a different style of music, it's always the top lines and their harmonies that's defining like this is 17.
And if we take a different type of layer to describe them, it's also the lyrics.
True.
17's got a very different type of or different feel to their lyrics. It's very honest, in your face sometimes.
This one is all about Sonyeo,
Oh yes. We gotta talk
the young
about
girl,
that too.
very innocent, romantic as well.
Yeah, because Sonyeo is not exactly a word that exists in English. It is girl, but we don't really use this word like they did in this lyrics to make it really easy for you. It's got a more poetic connotation to it.
Basically defining a young girl, but even now we don't use it casually, right?
Right.
You don't say it to someone like Sonyeo.
No.
Like we just say 여자애 or like girl kid or something like that. But Sonyeo is very poetic stuff, usually in in literature or in a movie or stuff like that.
I guess like something like maiden would be close.
Yeah. But that's weird.
Right. Yeah.
But maiden feels so weird.
Yeah. Exactly. So it's something like that. Sort of kind of expanding, I guess, continuing with the music itself, just because it was my first time reacting to it. What really surprised me was not the structure, but the way different sections entered. First of all, it's got this like really grand intro. Then we go to Vernon and S-Scoop's verse 1. And the first time the pre-chorus hit, which is where like I said, the Urban Zakapes, just a feeling type of chord, it enters so abruptly that I was like, when did this happen? Where are we right now? Maybe it was like just a one-time thing. And then the chorus hits and we got the iconic Mansae chorus B. And even there, you see they're playing with the way the lyrics or the bass or the main instruments enter, because the first time it's syncopated, but then the second time it's not. So they play with your expectation that at first you're like, ooh, it's got that rhythm, but the second time it's honest. So that play sort of hinted that maybe the pre-chorus entering on a syncopated note wasn't an accident. So like that kind of entry and syncopated rhythms to me was like the highlight of this song, because otherwise the structure itself I think is pretty standard. I guess like one thing is maybe the chorus dividing into two parts. It feels a bit too separate so that it feels like you have two different choruses instead of like chorus A and B. Yeah, that's like the main thing.
Yeah, before I was just purely just enjoying the song, but now that I think of it, there are like really a lot of stuff's blended. It's mainly very funky, but just like the song explained, it got everything. It got that groove, it got that pop, it got that big band type of music too. The thing is, each element doesn't stand out much except that funkiness, but it just comes from the rhythm of the top lines and that funky guitar or the bass dancing. Other elements you can clearly see they're present, but if you just listen to the song with the flow, you don't notice it that much. They're all like kind of at the back working like a chorus as a choir. Yeah, this is something I discovered really new and I find it really clever. Even this was like what, 15 years? No, 10 years ago. my bad.
15 years.
Just random number shit.
Yeah. Also, what I really liked about this one that really changes the way the lyrics feel. Oh, by the way, there's no CC for this. It's an older song, so it's got nothing there. But I'm sure you've researched it yourself to see what they're saying and all that. And there are different references. Like you even see them playing 무궁화 꽃이 피었습니다, green light, red light, green light in the music video. And you know, like the second verse was it? They even use the melody, right?
무궁화 꽃이 피었습니다.
Instead, they go a flower called you. I think that was Cheonghan.
Yo, he's freaking Prince. The elf-like, man.
Oh, he looks so good. So they're using that theme, and they even have a line where they talk about Younghee and Cheolsu. And they say, I'm like Cheolsu without Younghee, and Younghee and Cheolsu is like that iconic. I mean, if you've seen Squid Game now, you know Young is the red light, green light. It's a character that was created for a textbook. Well, not necessarily a textbook. They're used in the textbook. They're not couples, but they're always paired together. That's why they're saying Cheolsu without Younghee, and it's very much related to red light, green light as well in older games like that.
Is there such a thing like that in English?
Like names like that?
Just a name.
Oh, name, I guess like John
David
Smith.
and John Smith. But
Usually
yeah,
it's like John Smith or something, right?
but Younghee Cheolsu, it was even since our like parents' generation, even older too. You know, they've been using
like
that,
mid 20th
names.
century, basically.
Yeah.
So it's very old. I mean, they don't use it as much nowadays, but even
Yeah, not
even
in
when
the
I was in
textbook, no.
school, it was still Younghee and Cheolsu.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
In elementary school, yeah.
So they're playing with that, and I like that because the entire story of hey, I like you, and hey, do you have time? And was it like this for my parents too? Oh my God, and all that, and Mansae, and I'm gonna call you mine, blah blah. It's a very typical love song, but if you tie that with the idea of 무궁화 꽃이 피었습니다, then it becomes a very tug of war type of relationship, or that stage before you become official, if you will. And I really like that. It's the magic of a 17 music, where they take simple, straightforward lyrics and then either use the music video, the music, to change lyrics into something more, I guess, like with depth.
What I wanted to compliment on the lyrics and the theme is that they really portrayed that boy in high school or middle school or elementary school, whatever that shit is, and that youth love into the theme, and they put it into the lyrics, just like 무궁화 꽃이 피었습니다 or the Sonyeo type of thing. They really portrayed it really well, because usually when you put that kind of stuff in the lyrics, it's really hard to make it not cringe. There are a lot of boy groups who did this type of high school vibe theme in their music video or even their dances, but I feel like they never succeeded this much of portraying that theme so well. Yep. Again, 10 years ago, this is almost their debut. Wow.
Yeah, I think 17's always, like especially in their earlier years when they were actually young, they were always good at boldly tackling that theme and succeeding.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
why I keep saying that boys vibe, that boys.
I mean,
feeling,
it's even called Boys B, right? So
Right.
It's like they're really going for it,
Yeah,
and they know
yeah.
they can pull it off.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, this was great. As a first-time listener, I'm blown away. I have so much shit to say, but because we got iconic dance practice videos to check out right now,
can't wait
we're
for
gonna have to
this.
move on. So let's check
It's
out the
gonna be
dance,
fire.
because
It's
I
gonna
was
be
taking
fire.
notes, and I feel like I missed out on some of the dance moves. It'll be a nice time to now really focus on the dance and to see if there's any hints of red light, green light at all in the dance as well. Let's start with the hide version.
3, 2, 1, click.